All right, so welcome students. Great to see you guys here. Looks like we have Darcy and Chloe on the line for us today. So great to see you guys. I know I just saw Jeremy, but Jeremy went somewhere. I'm not sure where he went, so hopefully he gets back on our place here. So before we start, I want to say hello. What we're going to be pretty much doing for now for chemistry is actually printing out worksheets for you guys. So if you guys go online to your ThinkWave account, I know the juniors should pretty much know where to find all those worksheets. But if you go there and on your ThinkWave, we also have, sorry, just again, Mike. But if you look there on your assignments, I'm actually going to pull it right up for you guys on my side here. If I go to my chemistry class as well as go to our, let me see here. All right, there we go. So if you go to your chemistry class, I'm trying to get it up here, and go to 15.1 worksheet. Looks like I have not uploaded the worksheet. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and upload that so that you guys can press on that. I thought I had it uploaded, but I guess I didn't quite have it uploaded. It'll take me like 2 seconds to do that. So when I do have that up here ready to go. I would go over to ThinkWave right now and do that. Okay, great. So I just uploaded it. So go ahead and take a look on ThinkWave. It looks like it's capital C, capital H, 15.1. That's the worksheet that you need for today. Those of you who are coming in, we're going to be working through our worksheets. I'm going to have worksheets for you guys instead of kind of taking notes to make life a little more simpler for you guys. I want to make sure that this is kind of an easy transition for you guys as well. So we have Anaya as well as Michaela on the line here. Great to see you guys here. I just kind of informed everyone that you guys needed your worksheets online. You can go ahead to your ThinkWave account and press on the CH 15.1 because we're pretty much going to do a review of 15.1. So if you go to ThinkWave, download the CH 15.1, there should be around actually 10 questions for you guys that you guys need to fill out. The first question that it says here, write down 2 interesting things you did over spring break. I had some great explanations, or I had some great answers in my biology class. Some of them said they were sleeping. One person said that they had their birthday, but they were quarantined pretty much the whole time, so it wasn't that great, I guess you could say. So we have kind of some examples with that. For me, there's a mountain in Delaware, somewhere over there, called Mount Tammany. I know Chloe went with us. Some people from the Kidd family. Mrs. Taylor also went with us as well. We climbed the mountain. It was really fun. Great to get out and get some exercise as well. So I heard you guys do that. Not only that, I also made some orange chicken. It was pretty good. I like making things that taste good. So I want to know what you guys did over the break. I'm interested to know. Maybe some of you guys went jet skiing or horseback riding or something like that. Jessica's giving me weird looks, but hey, it can happen. Trust me. Anyway, so the first 2 answers right there. Make sure you write something down. I want to know. You're going to find this worksheet on ThinkWave, so make sure you find that. If anyone has any questions, find it there. All right, so number 2. So before we left, actually for our break, actually number 3, we actually took a quiz, and the quiz was over 15.1. Some of you may remember that. And pretty much what the worksheet is actually going through what we actually went through over like on the quiz and stuff. So one of our questions for that was, is a sour taste a characteristic of acids or bases? So we should already pretty much know that it's an acid. Acid have those really pungent tastes as well, but bases, they are bitter. So most of the time you're going to have a bitter tasting substance as well. So that's good to know the characteristics between those. It says here, number 4, what color does litmus turn in a acid? So litmus paper, that's pretty much what it's talking about. Hopefully you guys understand that. Acids are always going to turn it red. So if we have blue litmus paper and you put it with a, what is it called, like a lemon or something really sour, it's going to turn that reddish color. And that red color is going to pretty much tell you that this is an acidic environment that we are having here. Not only that, kind of think about basics or basicity. Those are actually going to turn blue. So notice the difference between that. On the bottom of page 247 in your text, it actually has an example of that. That's actually a great example for you guys. You can see the different examples between there. Not that. Well, it is very important, but you have a lot of different other things to go through here. All right, here's our number 5. What kind of ion does an acid produce in a solution? I think I have to unmute someone to say this answer. So would anyone like to give me this answer? So number 5, what kind of ion does an acid produce in a solution? All right, Darcy. There you go, a hydronium ion. Very good. So that can either be H positive or H3O positive. So I'll write that right on the board here. So H, hopefully that's big enough, H positive and H3 are oxygen and positive as well. So there we go. Not only that, number 6, what kind of ion does a base produce in a solution? Let's see if I can get someone else. I'll unmute you. You can raise your hand on the screen. Jessica, is that a raised hand? No, she says no. Anyone else? Naya, no. No. All right, let's see. Anyone at all? All right, so it's actually going to produce an OH. So this is for acid, so OH. And this is actually going to be our hydroxide. So notice that difference kind of between them. We have acids that usually have a positive charge with them, but then our bases are usually going to have a negative charge with them. So kind of notice the difference between that. That'll be very important for us to understand. Number 7, name the acid HBr. So we have here, I might be pulling up my screen here. So HBr. Anyone who would know this acid at all? How about Chloe? Do you know what this is? There we go. Very good. Excellent. So hydrobromic. So notice we have that prefix pretty much, the hydro, bromic, that root word, and then finally that acid that is at the end of that. That's actually really good to know because you will probably see that later, either in a test or quiz, knowing how to name different types of acids. Not only that, not only did we have just basic acids here, but binary acids as well as oxy acids as well. And then we finally went to number 8. What term refers to acids that can lose 2 or more protons in the solution? Who can help me out with that one? How about Anaya? We'll unmute you here. Okay, I think, did you say diprotic or polyprotic? Diprotic. Okay, well that's kind of an example of a polyprotic acid, but it's going to be polyprotic. So usually, well, I guess, so if we have a substance such as HBr, it does have one hydrogen with it. So it is going to be monoprotic. But any substance or any acid that can lose 2 or more, so sometimes you can have a tertiary acid as well. So that's good to understand. Number 9. This blank concept of acids and bases apply only in aqueous solutions. So remember, we only had 2 different types of concepts regarding acids and bases, of course. And when we're talking about that, we need to differentiate which one that in fact is. So what is this concept of acids and bases applies only in aqueous solution? How about, who is Jeremy the Dark Knight 2021? Let's see if he is here, if he's present. Is this Jeremy? Okay, awesome. So what is the concept of acids and bases applies only in aqueous solutions? No clue. All right, so remember we had 2 of them. We had Arrhenius and then the Bronsted-Lowrys. Number 9 that we're talking about is in fact Arrhenius. So the Arrhenius concept of acids and bases only apply in aqueous solution. Good to differentiate between that as well. We have here our chemical reaction that is below as well. We have, hopefully you guys have that worksheet somewhere present for you guys, but I have it right in front of me. So this is the deal. It has here, number 10, for the chemical reaction below, establish the Bronsted-Lowry acid and base and the conjugated base pair. So we need to do a couple things here. First of all, we need to say which ones are the acids and bases, or actually the acid and base. And then we need to differentiate where is their conjugate acid and where is their conjugate base. So my next kind of question, do you guys have that chemical equation in front of you? If you have it in front of you, nod your head. Okay, so Darcy has it. Chloe, do you have it? She does not have it. Naya, do you have it? Okay, Jessica doesn't. Michaela does not. Okay. No. Okay, and then Zach, do you have it? Okay. So, do you guys know where to get this worksheet from? I guess I have to unmute everyone. Okay. Where do we get this worksheet from? Does anyone know? ThinkWave. There you go. I'm trying to help you guys out with this because this is pretty much your homework. But I'll go ahead and just write this on the board for you guys so that we can just kind of work through this. This has been kind of weird because usually when I teach, I don't really sit. I don't really like sitting. It's not that great, but we'll have to work with that. All right, here we go. So let's see here. So we have HCl plus NH3, might be a little messy. And then Cl negative plus NH4. All right, so here we go. So first of all, we need to know where the acid is. So can someone tell me what is the acid in this formula here? Not quite. NaCl, we don't have NaCl. HCl. Oh, okay, there we go. This is our acid. Very good. Excellent. So we need to know where our base is. Where's our base? There we go. NH3. Very good. This is our base. Wonderful. All right, so we need to go on the other side of the equation here. I'm kind of going out of the screen here. So we need to figure out what are the conjugates right here, because in Brownstein-Lowry's, it says that we're going to have conjugate acids or bases or pairs. So here we go. So we need to figure out what our conjugate. Should we do our base or acids first? All right, here we go. So we need our conjugate acid. So where is our conjugate acid, in fact, located? So think about this. So the second one, why is it the second one? Because there's a hydrogen. Yeah, very good. So if you have an element that has hydrogen with it, it's usually always going to be an acid. So over here, here's our conjugate acid. Conjugate acid. And then right here, obviously, this will be our what? Base. Very good. There you go. So that is pretty much actually all we need to get through today. So pretty simple. It's pretty much a review because we already tested kind of over this stuff. So I just want to make sure you guys understood this before we move on forward. So of course, but before we do that, we're going to be starting up with 15.2, I believe. And then as we start with 15.2, we will then continue with that. So our next thing that we need to talk about is, does everyone know where to get this worksheet at? I need everyone to go online and try. Your microphone is not working. Please check your connection. No one can hear me? No, there's this big sign that came up. I muted myself? Oh man. Am I good? Uh-oh. Let's see what happened here. I'm muted. So can you guys hear me? There is no wire, Bluetooth. You guys can't hear me? Okay. All right. Let me see here. That's weird. I'm not sure why that happened. All right, we're powered off. Here we go. Okay, so can you guys hear me? Now I can't hear you guys. Why can't I hear you guys? Hold on now. This is weird. Hello? Hello? No one can hear me? I can't hear you guys. This is crazy. Oh, here we go. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Ah, okay. All right. Oh, it's a dog. Okay, cool. All right. So what we'll just do now, I need you guys to figure out where this, I don't want to show you because I don't want to show the answers, but I want you guys to figure out where you can find the worksheet. So go right now online and find it. So go ahead, pull up ThinkWave. If you go to the assignments for chemistry, and then oh, you need to be in the fourth quarter. You can type it in Word and then send it back to me, or you can just write it down and you can take a picture and send it to me. Just any way that I can get the answers, that'd be perfect. Oh yes, so it's gonna be due tomorrow at 3 p.m. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. So this is my idea. Idea with this is that tomorrow we'll come in, we'll make sure this is all correct, and then you'll submit it, and then we'll start with our new lesson, obviously. And then at 3 o'clock, I'm going to go through all of my stuff with all my grades and say if you don't have it in there by 3, then I'm going to put late, and then it's going to be a 59. So make sure you get this done and into ThinkWave. Does that make sense? Yes, you can definitely turn them before, of course. Turning it in before, or even tonight, or in a couple seconds here, that would be really good because I can just go through it, grade it, give you 100, and we'll be all set. But make sure you do have the right answers to it all. You don't want to give it wrong. Okay. So if you have it, I need to see a thumbs up. Let's see if I can get it. Oh wow! Look at all those. Okay, excellent. So it looks like we're missing Travis. Is Travis anywhere near you? Okay, excellent. So make sure he knows how to do that and submit it. I don't think we're missing anyone else, right? Okay, all right. If you guys have any questions, or if you don't have any questions, you guys are free to leave the meeting. If you want to stay, ask me a question, you guys can do that at this time. Usually I see everyone just scatter. See you later. Couple people on the line here. Close out. There you go. You got it, Zach? You know where the end button is? Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Well, I actually have to wait for you guys to exit out because I got to make sure that if you have any questions, does that make sense? Yeah. All right. Excellent.